The goal of today's project was to make something colorful. And I knew if I was left to my own devices, I would insist on using every single one of those Crayola Supertips. So I played sort of a survivor game with them. My goal was to narrow it down to 10 pens, and I was successful with that. Once I got going though, I realized that orange didn't really fit in, so this is a drawing with 9 colors. Another goal I had today was just to keep it loose and free and not plan too much. So I was trying to just let my intuition take over and just relax and have a good time. So I think I was fairly successful. I think you can see in the video, there's some pencil lines drawn. So at the beginning, I was thinking I would use those as guidelines. But once I settled in and started going, I didn't pay a bit of attention to those. So my goal was just to fill the page using different kinds of marks, varying the colors, the scale. So it was just to relax and have some fun. So I hope you enjoy this with me. And here we are at the halfway point. Everything is looking good. One thing I did do to keep it a little more structured is I did draw off a border so the edges would remain white and it would look like it had a nice frame around it once it was complete. Another thing this project is doing is helping me warm up to using a different set of pens. I'd like to get some pens that layer well. I think it would be fun to have layers and layers of color. With these Crayolas and other water-based markers, they just tend to get darker on top of each other. So I'm hoping to get some acrylic paint pens so that I can have some fun doing layers and layers of color for a project like this. If this is the first video you've joined me for, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel. I put out an art process video every Wednesday, and recently I've expanded and I'm going to start putting one out on Saturday as well. We have a good time exploring different mediums and time-lapse and art process videos. And if you're not new here, thank you for coming again, and I hope you'll press the like button if you enjoyed this video. One thing I noticed about this is the color scheme. This makes me think of an active underwater coral reef. One of my children said it reminds them of a peacock because the colors are the same as those that would be in a peacock feather. So I really appreciate you joining me. We'll do some more paintings and drawings of this nature again. Thanks so much. I hope you have a great week.